what could a wife be doing when if the wife is unquestionably accepting her husband's heavy gambling habits that are affecting the family.
Yeah,
I guess super common would be pornography.
Yeah, I was going to say pornography.
If you're acting, if you have an awareness if you've never asked about it, that's a problem. First off, you need to have this discussion with your spouse before they become your spouse. But if that's where you are, you need to ask direct questions about porn use experience and current, and ask until you get direct answers. But so if you have some awareness and you're just ignoring it, like, what are we doing to allow our spouses to remain in sinfulness?
Yeah, and what I'm thinking of that works in both directions is like really unhealthy eating or like lifestyle habits, like their physical health.
Probably just as common as the pornography, really.
Yeah.
Just letting your spouse not take care. That's so good, honey. You have to maintain. You're responsible to a degree. You committed to this, and we can work this into in sickness and in health. You don't just let your spouse descend into sickness and degradation. You help them maintain the integrity and functionality of their body, because you during this lifetime, like Philippians 1, one of my favorite passages. Paul, try that again. Paul,
it's God's word.
While he's in, that's fair. Paul in chains saying that I desire to go and be with Christ, but to remain in the flesh is far better, because it will benefit those who he's writing to. So he's like, I'm remaining, and I know it would be best for me to go and be with Christ, but I am to remain in the flesh to further his kingdom. So that is what I am due right now. If I take that into my own hands, that's wicked. If I give away some of my life intentionally, we don't actually have or we shouldn't have a hand in when our life comes to the end. But how much are we contributing to that? Like, we should not be doing. And you can obsess the other direction, but it's much more common to neglect than to be obsessed with your physical well-being.
Yeah. I remember when we were on kind of a date when I don't even think we weren't boyfriend or girlfriend yet. I don't know if we had talked about our feelings for each other yet. It was such an exciting time. And we worked out together for the first time. And we were at the track at GCU and about to jog a quarter mile, and that was a lot for me. Anyways, and I made a joke about like how I don't usually exercise, but it's okay if I don't live as long, so I'll just meet Jesus sooner, and that's beautiful. And then you didn't
said, boo.
Yeah,
I left her right there.
Yeah, but you were so gentle to me, like you didn't reprimand me or something. You just were like, here's what I think about it. And then we jogged this lap. I'm like sorry, my pregnancy breathing that I did in the other episode, I guess Josh told me, but that's what I was huffing.
I think I handled the pregnancy breathing and editing, I think.
Oh, good. Perfect.
But I don't know, I didn't listen to the whole episode.
Great. Well, sorry guys if you hear my breathing on the regular too much. I'm growing a human.
She's breathing. She's got four lungs. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so at that time I was huffing and puffing, just dying, just barely jogging, and you're just chatting the whole time about this joy you have in the Lord and exercise and how it's to glorify God. And so we live longer because our bodies don't belong to us, and so we should try to live as long as God allows in our own hands, so we can make disciples of all nations and all these things. And I'm like, who is this guy? And it was very attractive. Married him.
Now she's pregnant.
Yep.
I'm certain that the intelligible nature, I know I could not have expressed it that well back then. I'm glad you remember
you
it.
You did.
Honey,
seriously. I was like blown away. Yeah. Because when I first met you, I just thought you were a gym lunk. Mm-hmm. Thought you were so dumb.
No bodybuilding in this house.
Nope.
That's a slur. This is a slur I do not want extended towards me. Bodybuilder.
No, but me?
So I think you are the bodybuilder.
Yeah, I'm a bodybuilder.
Amen. Yeah. Keep it up.